Assalamu alaikum, how are you all? So, as promised, I am now going to talk about a structure of an argumentative essay. Now, the reason why I'm doing these videos ASAP is because I was looking at these queries that were coming in different social media platforms where students were asking how can we prepare for our English language paper when the paper is around the corner, and shortcuts and so on and so forth. So again, to repeat the fact that these videos are not the only thing that are going to help you. You will have to put in some preparation in terms of practice, in terms of reading, but at least they could be snippets of tips and tricks that might get you through, right? So don't fear, don't stress. Use these videos and use these tips, and they will get you through, hopefully. All right, so let's get started. Now, this is a very basic structure of an argumentative essay. When you go online, you can find so many different, the structure will remain the same, but there can be so much more discussion on how to develop the content and so on. But if you're using this structure, which is the bare minimum basic structure of an argumentative essay, I guarantee you that you will get a good grade, right? Of course, this is just the structure. The actual content that you write inside the essay is going to matter a lot, but let's follow this structure, okay? So it says essay writing structure. However, this doesn't apply to all kinds of essays. This applies specifically to argumentative essay, right? So maybe I just write that down so that there is no confusion. All right. So you're obviously going to start off with the introduction, the introductory paragraph, introduce the topic, write a few lines about what the topic is all about, and then supply the thesis statement. The thesis statement is just a sentence that tells the reader your opinion on the topic. Are you for the topic, against the topic? Are you somewhere in the middle with it? So what is your opinion on the topic? For instance, the topic could be something like, should homework be banned? Or homework should be banned, what is your opinion? So your opinion would sound something like this, that even though as a student I feel homework is a burden and it is stressful, but I do feel the value of homework and I don't think it should be banned. However, it should be given with consideration, something like that. So that is your thesis statement. So your opinion on the topic, whatever it may be. So once you've developed your thesis statement, all the other arguments will lie on top of that. The thesis statement is the foundation of your essay. A strong thesis will ensure a strong essay, right? Okay, let's continue. So a thesis statement has to be very solid. It has to clearly tell the reader what your opinion is, so that whatever follows is structurally correct and also, relevant. So let's move on. So you've got your introduction out of the way. Then you have your first body paragraph. Now, as you can see, second body, third body, all of them have the same pattern: point, evidence, elaboration, link. Now, what are these? What is the mnemonic peel? So point is going to be a topic sentence that is going to support your thesis, right? So you said that homework shouldn't be banned. So the first topic sentence could sound something like that that would be evidence. That homework ensures that students come home every day and revise and recap their work. So that's a topic sentence supporting your thesis statement. The evidence will be, studies have shown that when students come home and they revise and recap their work, they perform better in school, right? Their scores are better, their grades are better, and so on. All right, so that's going to be the evidence. You can't just have a point without evidence. You have to attach some kind of a reference or an example or an experience or a statistic with the point. Otherwise, your point stands on its own. It can't stand on its own. It has to be attached with evidence. So an evidence could be a statistic, a fact, a reference, an example, even out of experience, that's fine. Elaboration, you're going to elaborate on that topic, and then you're going to link it back to what? Your thesis statement. You're linking everything back to your thesis statement. That is why homework should be given, right? Something like that. Second body paragraph, another point, followed by evidence, followed by elaboration, followed by link. So the structure of the paragraph will remain the same. Obviously, the content will change. Third body, another point, evidence, so on and so forth, right? So once you've got that down, you can even have another fourth body paragraph with a point, evidence, elaboration, and then come to the fifth body paragraph with a counter argument. Now, obviously, there are a lot of people who are going to dislike the fact that they have to do homework. So you're approaching that, that population of people. But you're also, when you're talking about the people or the students who don't like to do homework, you're still iterating your fact that homework is still of value and worth. So that's counter argument, but it's also going to further cementify your own concept that homework should be given. Okay, and what does a conclusion look like? A wrap up, repeat the thesis because you've proven it. So a conclusion here in an argumentative essay is very simple. You can make it very simple and still be very effective. You can summarize it, wrap up it, put up the thesis statement, and you're done. So this is the bare basic structure of an argumentative essay, and I promise you, if you follow this structure with credible content, you will get that A grade. You will get that A grade. But please don't just leave it with this video. Practice. Pick up a question, write an essay, send it to me. I'll check it for you. But get someone to look at it. If it's not me, it has to be somebody else. It has to be somebody who knows what they're talking about. All right, so best of luck. Yet another video to help you with your examination, and I hope you all do well. Take care.